Have you ever found yourself struggling with constipation more often as you age? It's one of those frustrating issues that many people over 60 experience, yet no one really talks about. But here's the truth. Constipation isn't just a part of getting older, it's a sign that your digestive system needs the right support. The good news? The solution isn't complicated. In fact, 99% of constipation can vanish when you start eating the right foods. In this video, we're going to explore 5 specific foods that can get things moving naturally. These aren't just any foods, they are powerful, fiber-rich, gut-friendly options that can help you stay regular without relying on harsh laxatives or uncomfortable remedies. By the time we're done, you'll have a simple, effective way to improve digestion, reduce bloating, and feel better overall. Stay tuned until the end because you might just discover that the key to better digestion isn't found in a bottle of pills, it's already in your kitchen. Now let's get started. Number 1. Prunes, nature's most powerful remedy. Prunes have been called nature's laxative for a reason. These small wrinkled fruits might not look like much, but they are one of the most effective and natural ways to relieve constipation. Packed with fiber and a special compound called sorbitol, prunes work by drawing water into the intestines, softening stool, and making digestion easier. If you've ever struggled with irregularity, adding prunes to your diet could be the simple, natural solution you've been looking for. Many people avoid prunes because they associate them with being an old-fashioned food. But here's the reality. They work. Not only do they work, but they also provide a gentle, natural way to get your digestive system moving without the discomfort that can come from over-the-counter laxatives. Unlike medications that can cause cramping or dependency, prunes help your body regulate itself, making them one of the best long-term solutions for constipation. Take Henry, for example. He's 72 and had been dealing with chronic constipation for years. At first, he tried fiber supplements. Then he moved on to laxatives, but nothing seemed to give him lasting relief. That is, until his doctor recommended prunes. Skeptical at first, Henry started eating just a few each day. Within a week, he noticed a difference. His digestion felt smoother, he wasn't dealing with the discomfort of bloating, and best of all, he wasn't relying on medication anymore. That's the beauty of prunes. Just a few per day can make all the difference. You can eat them as they are, add them to oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or even chop them up and mix them into a salad. However you choose to eat them, the benefits remain the same. Better digestion, fewer stomach issues, and more regularity. If you've been struggling with constipation and haven't tried prunes yet, ask yourself, what do I have to lose? They're natural, effective, and easy to incorporate into any diet. Give them a try, and you might be surprised at how quickly your digestive health improves. Number 2. Chia seeds, the tiny powerhouse for digestion. Next, chia seeds, tiny dots that do big things. They're full of fiber that turns gel-like with water, softening your stool and easing constipation naturally. They swell in your stomach, nudging waste along without any fuss. Think of them as the little helpers you didn't know you needed, like grandkids tidying up without being asked. These seeds might look like specks you'd sweep off the counter, but they're packed with quiet power, ready to step in when your body needs a lift. They're a humble gift from nature, proving that even the smallest things can carry you through life's tougher days with grace and ease. I'll be honest, I didn't get chia seeds at first. They're so small, could they really help? Then I heard about Margaret, 69, who'd been wrestling with sluggish digestion. She'd tried every supplement, feeling bloated and frustrated, like she was losing control. A friend said, "Sprinkle some chia seeds on your yogurt." Margaret shrugged but gave it a shot. Days later, her gut settled, she was regular again, and that heavy feeling lifted. It's a small victory, but those add up. Margaret told me she felt like she'd reclaimed a piece of herself, something aging had chipped away at. Her story reminds us that hope can come in tiny packages, just waiting for us to notice. I'll be honest, I didn't get chia seeds at first. They're so small, could they really help? Then I heard about Margaret, 69, who'd been wrestling with sluggish digestion. She'd tried every supplement, feeling bloated and frustrated, like she was losing control. A friend said, "Sprinkle some chia seeds on your yogurt." Margaret shrugged but gave it a shot. Days later, her gut settled. She was regular again, and that heavy feeling lifted. It's a small victory, but those add up. Margaret told me she felt like she'd reclaimed a piece of herself, something aging had chipped away at. Her story reminds us that hope can come in tiny packages, just waiting for us to notice. Here's something to ponder. What else do we overlook because it seems too small, when it might just bring back our spark? You've spent decades noticing the details, raising families, tending gardens. Chia seeds are a nod to that wisdom. Aging's tough sometimes, but you're tougher, and this is a gentle way to prove it. Think of all the little moments you've cherished. A child's smile, a blooming rose, those built your strength. Chia seeds are like that, unassuming but mighty, a quiet ally in keeping you vibrant. What other small wonders are waiting to lift you up as you embrace this season of life? If you're still watching this video and find these insights helpful, please leave a comment with number 2 to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and click the bell to stay updated on our future videos. Your support allows us to continue sharing thoughtful content that informs and inspires. Thank you for being with us on this journey. Number 3. Oatmeal, the gentle fiber that keeps you regular. Now, oatmeal, a warm bowl of comfort that's more than a meal. It's loaded with fiber, including beta-glucan, which soaks up water and keeps your digestion smooth. It's easy on your stomach, steadies your energy, and even helps your heart, a quiet multitasker. Remember those mornings when Mom made oatmeal before school, the kitchen smelling like home? It's still got that magic. Back then, it fueled us for snowball fights or spelling bees. Now, it's a steady hand through aging's ups and downs. It's like a familiar song on the radio, simple, soothing, and always there when you need it most. Joe, 74, rediscovered this. Constipation had him down, tried remedies, but they left him gassy or tired. His doctor said, "Have oatmeal every morning." Joe thought, "That's it?" But after a week, his gut was humming. He felt lighter and his days brighter. It's not flashy, but it's steady, like the routines that got you through life's storms. Joe said it reminded him of his dad, who'd eat oatmeal before dawn chores, a quiet strength he'd forgotten. It wasn't just his body that lifted, it was his spirit, reconnecting him to resilience he'd built over decades. Make it your way. Sweet with berries, savory with nuts, cooked slow or zapped fast. No need to wrestle with apps or gadgets, just a pot and a spoon. It's cheap, too, leaving room for grandkids' gifts or that painting class you've been eyeing. Add a drizzle of maple syrup from that trip to Vermont, or toss in seeds for crunch. It's your canvas. It's a life lesson from the elderly. Stick with what works and it'll carry you. Could oatmeal be your morning reset? It's health and heritage in one, a ritual that fits your life without breaking the bank or your patience. This ties to family, doesn't it? Those bowls connect us to the past. Parents, kids, shared tables. Aging can feel lonely sometimes, but oatmeal's a hug from those days. A reminder you're still part of something bigger. You've earned that warmth. Think of the stories swapped over breakfast, the laughter echoing through years. Oatmeal holds that thread. It's not just food. It's a tether to love and grit that shaped you. You've weathered so much, raising families, chasing dreams. Why not let this simple bowl anchor you now as you keep writing your legacy? If you've been searching for a natural way to relieve constipation, oatmeal might be the easiest solution yet. It's a comforting, satisfying meal that supports your digestive system without any effort at all. Number 4. Sweet potatoes, the delicious way to stay regular. Let's talk sweet potatoes. Golden bites that taste like a treat and heal like a friend. They're rich in fiber and water, moving things along gently while keeping you hydrated. They're soothing, not rough, and full of goodness, energy, vitamins, the works. Think back to holiday dinners, the oven glowing, sweet potatoes on the table, pure comfort. Those were days of bustling kitchens, kids underfoot, and the aroma of love baked into every bite. Now, they're a gentle remedy, a whisper from the past that keeps your body humming and your spirit grounded in something familiar and kind. Eleanor, 71, found this out after years of struggle. Constipation had her juggling water and pills. Feeling stuck, she read about sweet potatoes and thought, worth a try. She baked them, mashed them, roasted them a few times a week, nothing fancy. Soon her digestion eased, bloating faded, and she felt herself again. It's a win that feels good inside and out. Eleanor said it was like rediscovering a piece of her old self, the woman who'd host Thanksgiving with a smile. That small shift brought back her energy for gardening, a passion she'd nearly let slip away through the fog of discomfort. Bake them with butter, roast them with spices, or mash them up, no tech required, just an oven or stovetop. They're affordable too, leaving cash for family visits or that legacy project like the quilt you're stitching for the grandkids. Try topping them with cinnamon, a nod to those cozy fall nights by the fire, or pair them with a dollop of yogurt for extra zing. It's a life lesson from the elderly. Care can be delicious. If your gut's been off, sweet potatoes might be your sweet fix. Just a forkful away from feeling lighter and more you. This one's about legacy too. You fed families, built memories. Sweet potatoes keep that going. Aging brings aches, sure, but also chances to savor what's good. You're still creating, still shining. Let this be part of it. Those holiday tables weren't just meals. They were love, woven into every dish you served. Sweet potatoes carry that forward. A taste of resilience and joy. You faced hard days, raised lives. Why not let this golden root remind you of your strength? It's a quiet way to keep nurturing yourself and those you hold dear as the years unfold. If you're still watching this video and find these insights helpful, please leave a comment with number 4 to let me know you're here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and click the bell to stay updated on our future videos. Your support allows us to continue sharing thoughtful content that informs and inspires. Thank you for being with us on this journey. Number 5. Kefir, the gut-friendly drink that restores digestion. Finally, kefir, a tangy drink that's a gut game-changer. It's packed with probiotics, good bacteria that balance your insides and keep digestion flowing. When your gut's off, life feels heavy. Kefir steps in fast, clearing the way. It's like the neighbor who drops by with soup when you're under the weather. This fizzy elixir brings a spark like the first sip of lemonade on a summer porch swing, waking up your body with a gentle buzz. It's not just relief, it's renewal, a quiet boost that reminds you there's still life to live, no matter the years. Walter, 75, was at his limit. Constipation dragged him down. Fiber, water, pills, nothing stuck. His doctor said, try kefir. Walter wasn't sure, but he sipped a glass each morning. A week later, his gut woke up, regular, light, free. He wasn't just surviving, he was living again. That's kefir's gift, it rebuilds. Walter told me he felt a lightness he hadn't known in years, enough to dust off his harmonica and play for his grandkids. It wasn't just his digestion, it was his joy, rekindled by something as simple as a daily sip. Pour it straight, mix it in a smoothie, or splash it on fruit. Easy as that. No apps, no hassle, just a fridge and a glass. It's a bit pricier, but worth it for health over pills. More for your hobbies, less for the pharmacy. Add a swirl of honey from that roadside stand you love, or pair it with berries for a tart, sweet treat. It's a life lesson from the elderly. Healing starts within. If digestion's a worry, kefir might be your ally. Just a small pour to keep you thriving without the fuss of endless remedies. Here's a thought. How often do we miss what's alive in us, like our gut or our spirit, until something simple revives it? You've weathered storms, raised lives. Kefir's a nod to that strength. Aging's not easy, but you're not alone. We're in this together. Think of the battles you've won, the hands you've held. Kefir's like that friend who shows up right on time. It's a spark of vitality, a reminder that your spirit still dances, even when the body creaks. You've got so much left to give. Let this be a gentle lift, along the way. Final thoughts. So there they are, 5 foods to lift you up. Prunes, chia seeds, oatmeal, sweet potatoes, kefir. They're about health, sure, but also family, legacy, and the hobbies that keep us young. Prunes bring patience, chia seeds prove small matters, oatmeal offers steadiness, sweet potatoes blend joy with care, and kefir rebuilds quietly. They're tools to feel good and reminders of your incredible journey. These aren't just bites, they're echoes of resilience, like the way you've tended gardens through droughts or held families together in tough times. Each one carries a piece of who you are, someone who's faced life head-on and still finds ways to bloom. They're quiet victories, proof that aging isn't the end but a chance to keep shining, to keep savoring the sweetness of days well lived. What struck you today? Maybe oatmeal's cozy pull, tugging you back to mornings with loved ones, or kefir's fresh promise, sparking a lightness you'd almost forgotten? Tell me in the comments one thing you learned, one step you'll take. Your voice matters here, you're part of this family. Maybe you'll try prunes with your tea, or share sweet potatoes at the next potluck. Whatever it is, let's hear it. Your stories weave us together like threads in a quilt passed down through generations. Aging's got its worries, health, finances, missing the old days, but you've got wisdom, grit, and us. Your words inspire, reminding us we're not alone in this dance of years. Share them, and let's lift each other up as we go. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.